Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Fast Profits Daily. Myself Brijesh Bhatia. Well, in this video, I'll be discussing some trading and investing ideas or strategies using moving averages. So basically, what is moving average? So there are when you say the moving averages, if you take 100 days of average, so what will we do? We'll take 100 days price and total it, sum it, and divide by 100. So it's come to an average. If you go to 100 and first day, your first day will be eliminated, and last 100 days will be taken as an average. So it's a moving average, and every day by day, whatever number you take, the number of days or number of hours or number of weeks, number of months, it calculates the average on that basis. So there are probably n number of ways to calculate. So there are some of known as simple moving average, which is with the example which I have shown you. There is exponential moving average, which gives importance to the current data. There is weighted moving average, which gives weightage depending upon the days it used. And there are some of the analysts or traders who have developed their own, like guppy moving averages, where he use multiple averages from short term, medium term to long term to identify the trend. So let's not get into the types of averages. I have done a video on types of moving averages in detail, so you can go to our archive of Equity Master and check those videos. So let's jump onto the strategy over here. So first strategy which I am using is known as golden cross and death cross. So basically, golden cross in technical analysis is known as when your short-term average. Some take it at 50, some take it at 55. So here I am taking 50 days, which is my short-term averages. Crosses above the 200 days, which is the long-term averages. So when a 50 days average goes above 200 days average, which means that say short-term average was 99 and long-term was 100. So a couple of days later, it went on to 100.10, and the short-term average and long-term average was somewhere around 100.05. So here now my 100.10 is slightly higher than 100.05. So my short-term average is moving above the long-term average, and when when the price close above the golden cross, I'll take a long bet. Similarly, the death cross is when your short-term averages fall below the long-term averages. So let's understand the strategy over here. So the tools which I'm using is the first, the daily chart. Second is the moving averages. Here I'm using the exponential moving average because it gives importance to the latest data. And I'm using is 50 exponential moving average and 200 exponential. So these are my tools to use the system strategy. And now entry rules are, when, as I said, when my prices close above the golden cross, I'll take a long bet. When my prices close below the death cross, I'll take a short bet. Now, what are the exit criteria? Here I am using stop and reverse strategy, which means that every time I will be into the trade. Now, when my golden cross happens, I'll take a long bet. At the same time, when my death cross happens, I will exit my long, go short. After the death cross, when the golden cross is followed by, I'll exit my short, go long. Okay. So every time here I am into a trade. So let's look at some of the Nifty and some of the stocks performance on how they have planned out from inception till the 24th of December. Okay, I'm not considering the open trade which might have open. I'm just taking a closed trade, whatever happened till 24th of December over here. So just a visual interpretation representation over here is that look at the blue line, which is the short term 50 days, and the red line, which is 200 days exponential moving average. Now if you look at the left side, the bottom, when it gave a crossover, I've taken a long bet, exited when the death cross happened. Again, the trade change in 2020, before the COVID, we got a short trade, we went down. In the V-shaped recovery, we went long again, and still that long. I guess it was somewhere 11,200, 11,300 level. I don't remember the precise, but it was 11,200, 11,300 price, and still it is above the golden cross, and we haven't seen a death cross. So look at the momentum, and I'm not calculating this trade which is going on from 11,200 to 17,000 plus levels. We have gone to 18,600. We are still at around 17,000 levels, so we are in the money by around 5,800, 5,700 points. So if you look at the performance, let's look at the performance, how it has gone through. And remember, I am not consider the recent open trade, which is in the trade, which is about 5,000 plus points. And if you look at in last inception to 24 December, the closed trades, we have got around 23 closed trade, 240% of move. Average return per trade is somewhere around 10% on Nifty, which is I think good. Risk to reward is 1:6, which means that if I'm risking 1%, I'm getting 6% over here, 7%, 6.92, and this risk success ratio is 35%. On the short side, the system has not worked, so death cross is not working on the Nifty. I have got 23 trades, loss of 112%, average loss is around 5%. Risk reward is 1:0.85, success rate is around 17%. So this on the death cross on Nifty has not worked well. If you look at the Axis Bank performance, 17 trades on the long side, 909% returns, average return of 53.5%. Risk reward is 1:10, which is amazing, and a success rate of 147%. Again, death cross not working on the Axis Bank as well. And if I just look at the long side, the golden cross is been working super on Axis Bank. So you can look at such kind of stocks. Bajaj Finance, 13 trades on the long side, 2,364%, and this is one of the outperformance stock in last decade. 41% risk to reward ratio, 1:41. Average return is 182%. Success rate of still on the lower side, but look at the returns if we are holding, buying and holding. 38% success rate. Short side, the system haven't worked. The death cross is not yet working. Hero Moto, 19 trades, 742%, 39% average return. 1:to nearly 9 of RR, and success of around 52%. So I think if you look at the success ratio over here, which is 53%, is good. Average return has been amazing for Hero Moto as well, 39%. But I think if I just look at the Hero Moto, has been slow and steady mover. It is not that volatile considering the Bajaj Finance and Axis Bank. But yes, you can look at this golden cross on this Hero Moto as well. Second strategy which I want to discuss is I have taken three moving averages. Okay, I'm taken this on the daily chart. Again, you can use it on hourly, you can use it on 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever you want. Okay, look at the strategy first. Let's understand tools. Daily chart, three moving average I'm taking. First is the 8 very short term, 34 short term, and 55 is the medium term. So I am taking three moving averages where I want to look at the very short term to medium term. What are the trend is been building up on the stock? Entry rules: when prices close above all the three averages, and all the three averages should be lined with 8, 34, and 55 on the long side. I repeat, when prices close above all the three averages, and 8 is the highest, 34 below that, and 55 below that, is when it this happen, I'll go long. On the short side, when my 8 is the lowest, 34 in the middle, and 55 on the top, and the prices closes below all the three averages, I'll go short. Now understand the exit criteria over here. I'm taking exit as 55 exponential moving average. When the price close below the 55 exponential moving average, I'll exit my longs. When the price closes above the 55 exponential moving average, I'll exit my shorts. Okay, let's look at the visual and representation so you'll understand. Okay, look at the circles over here. When I have taken a short entry, first when my price is 8, which is the green, is below the blue, and blue both are below the red. Again, 8 is green is my 8, blue is my 34, and red is my 55. So when all the three links are into the short side, 8 is the lowest, 34 in the middle, and 55 on the top, and prices closes below that, I'll go short. I'll exit my prices move above 55 exponential, close above 55 exponential. So look at the short exit over there. When it closed above 55, then it went long. When my prices of 8 exponential moving average is on the top, middle 34, and lowest is 55, I'll go long. And it exited, the long exited when my long prices closed below the 55, the red line, it exited. Again, it gave a long entry, again it exited. And now when the long entry has happened, it is still continuing. And again, now it has gone into the short setup in the recent times. Look at the performance. Nifty 173 trades, 50405 percentage, 2.3% average return on the trade, 1:7 is the risk reward, which is very good on the Nifty side, considering 2.5% of move. 31 is the success ratio. On the short side, also this system has given a good trades. 174 trades, 36% return. The average return has been very low, it's 0.21%. 3.59 is the 1:3.5 RR, and strike rate is of around success rate is of around 24%. On the bank Nifty, again, on the short side this system haven't worked, but if you look at the long side, 120 trades, 295%, 2.5% average return with the RR of 1:7, nearly 7, and a success rate of around 29%. L&T has been, though the success ratio has been on the lower side, but look at the moves it has given: 166 trades, 760 percentage, 4.5% of momentum. Now, if I just look at the L&T, it gives once or twice a move into a month. The rest it trends in a range, or where there is a slow and steady move. Still, you getting 4.5% of moves. I think around the L&T is slightly better. RR of 1:8.5, which is again on a higher side. Short side, 179 trades, 48.5%, 0.27% return, and 1:3.7 is the RR, and 24% is the risk reward. So that's on to the strategy using moving average. And 8, 34, 55, you can try it on hourly. You can try it on 2 hours chart. Even if you look at an intraday player, you can try it on 1 minute chart as well. The advantage of 3 moving averages, you get a trend confirmation before entering into trend, and when the trend momentum continues, you get a healthy move where the moving average also go higher, your stop loss is also going higher and higher. So that's an advantage of using moving averages. So before I sign off, in case you want any performance results from any of your stocks, you can comment. I'll share the performance if I have, and all the performance has been shared from the software called TradePoint. So in case you're using TradePoint, you can try this strategy and implement it on your system. Signing off, Brijesh Bhatia.